Under a veil of flickering candlelight, envision a silent altar where moonstone glows like liquid silver and amethyst pulses with a regal violet heartbeat. The air shivers with hidden frequencies, vibrations older than recorded history, waiting for you to tune in. Each crystal in this collection carries a unique resonance. Some whisper soft lullabies for the heart, others roar with protective shields against the chaos of daily life. In the next few minutes, we'll trace the lineage of these stones, from the secret groves of Egyptian priests using lapis lazuli to cradle their fears, to Himalayan hermits who pressed rose quartz to their chests for dreams of compassion. You're about to meet the first 5 crystals, whose gentle energies lay the foundation for calm. Get ready to delve deeper into the rare and powerful stones that complete this circle of peace, but the most potent crystal remains hidden in plain sight, and its secret purpose will change everything you thought you knew about energy healing. Before we name our first ally in the battle against anxiety, allow yourself to breathe deeply and prepare to listen. Before recorded time, emerald green malachite was cradled by Mayan high priests as a talisman against restless nights. At the same time, in the temples of ancient Egypt, lapis lazuli was ground into sacred powders to anoint pharaohs, and the turmoil of court politics was still present. Across the Mediterranean, Greek philosophers whispered of stones that could temper the mind's turbulence. Pliny the Elder wrote of sea green beryl that soothed sailors beset by fear. Pythagoras taught that the cosmos was built on geometric harmonies, echoing in a crystal's lattice. Yet these practices were shrouded in secrecy. During the rise of medieval orthodoxy, any discussion of invisible forces was branded heresy, and the mystical properties of stones were banished from scholarly texts. Alchemists who dared record vibration-based cures hid their manuscripts behind iron clasps, afraid that their occult recipes would be destroyed by dogmatic zeal. As Renaissance rationalism took hold, the language of energy and subtle resonance fell silent, leaving only decorative jewelry to hint at their former power. It wasn't until the late 19th century that a single malachite amulet unearthed in a collapsed Incan sanctuary reignited curiosity. Helena Blavatsky and other theosophists pored over its carvings, speculating that these cultures had mastered a forgotten science of emotional alchemy. They linked ancient scripts with emerging studies in electromagnetism, suggesting that crystals might influence human biofields, much like magnets guide iron filings. Suddenly, what had been dismissed as folklore began to resonate with cutting-edge research. Today, as quantum physics peels back the layers of matter, scientists observe that atomic structures vibrate at precise frequencies, and crystals, with their ordered lattices, serve as natural amplifiers of these pulses. Modern energy healers draw on this convergence of old and new, using crystal therapies to rebalance chakras, calm neural oscillations, and foster mental clarity. The chain of wisdom unites temple rituals, secretive alchemical texts, and laboratory discoveries into one continuous thread. But how do these millennia-old traditions translate into 10 specific stones you can hold in your hand? In the next segment, we journey from dusty archives to your open palm, revealing the first crystal that will anchor your path to serenity. Imagine standing at the edge of a storm-tossed sea, waves crashing against jagged cliffs, your heart racing like the tide. Now picture this. You drop a pebble into the water and within seconds the ripples quell the surf, an impossible calm born from one small act. In the realm of crystal healing, Blue Lace Agate is that pebble. Its soft bands of sky blue and white hum at a frequency tuned to soothe agitation and open channels of gentle expression. Hold it at throat level, breathe deeply, and feel the tightening in your chest unfurl into flowing serenity. Our second ally, amethyst, wears a regal violet mantle that beckons the mind to release its grip on fear. Centuries ago, desert sages tucked amethyst under their pillows to to ward off nightmares, today you can place a polished point on your nightstand to dissolve intrusive thoughts. As the crystal's high-frequency vibration intersects with your brainwaves, you'll notice a subtle shift, a momentary lifting of mental fog that invites clarity and peaceful rest. But one of these stones holds a secret few know, and it's not what you'd expect. Enter Moonstone with its pearlescent sheen and lunar glow. Unlike the others, Moonstone works on the unseen tide of emotions. Imagine moonlight pooling in a quiet forest glade. That's the sensation as you press this milky gem to your palm. It balances surging feelings and syncs with your body's natural rhythms, guiding you into an intuitive flow. Many beginners overlook its power, but those who embrace Moonstone find that anxiety doesn't vanish. It transforms into whispered insights about what truly unsettles them. Next is rose quartz, the gentle rose-petaled heart of our circle. It's like a soft lullaby for wounded emotions, radiating a tender pink hue that reminds you to extend compassion inward. When stress braids into your shoulders, place rose quartz against your sternum. Envision its warmth seeping into every fiber of your being, dissolving tension knot by knot. In practice, even a few minutes of this exercise can rewire stress responses, teaching your nervous system to greet life's challenges with softness rather than strain. Rounding out our first 5 is lavender jade, a translucent lavender green stone whose subtle energy mimics the calming effects of a lavender field at dusk. Ancient Chinese healers prized jade for its harmonizing properties, and this variant specializes in quelling the chatter of an overactive mind. Carry a tumbled piece in your pocket during high-pressure moments, meetings, exams, or unexpected deadlines, and notice how your breath deepens, your focus sharpens, and the buzzing of anxiety recedes into a comfortable hum. At this point, you've met 5 powerful guardians against stress. Blue Lace Agate unravels tension in your throat and heart. Amethyst frees your mind from fear's grip. Moonstone guides emotional balance. Rose quartz nourishes self-love and compassion. Lavender jade restores inner equilibrium. Yet ahead lie 5 more crystals whose combined chorus will complete your symphony of calm, one of which carries an energy so profound that it can reshape the very architecture of your aura. In the next section, we'll reveal these hidden gems and show you how to weave them into a seamless, soul-soothing practice. Think you found your calm? The journey is only half complete. Ahead lie 5 crystals whose combined resonance weaves an unbreakable shield against anxiety, each with its hidden depth and transformative paradox. First, obsidian. This volcanic glass is a paradox. Forged in fiery eruptions, it absorbs emotional chaos like a black hole devours light. When life's pressures mount, hold a piece of polished obsidian in your palm. Imagine its dark surface pulling tension out of your aura, sequestering it beneath layers you never knew existed. But beware, its intensity can unearth buried fears. Approach with respect, journal your insights, and let the stone's gravity clear your subconscious. Next, lapis lazuli, ancient royalty's crystal of wisdom. This celestial blue gem flecked with golden pyrite was ground into royal cosmetics and inscribed on sacred tablets. Its frequency invites you to speak your truth, dissolving the silent anxiety born of unspoken words. Place lapis at your throat chakra during meditation and visualize its indigo light, opening a channel for authentic expression. In that moment, self-doubt dissolves, replaced by a quiet confidence that no external stress can penetrate. Third is green phantom quartz, a mysterious cousin of clear quartz marked by ghostly chlorite inclusions. These phantoms represent unfinished journeys, like echoes of past fears that cling to your energy field. By meditating with this stone over your heart, you confront old anxiety loops and transmute them into lessons of resilience. It's as if the crystal says, I've carried these scars, so can you, and still stand in light. Our fourth power player, chrysocolla, carries the serene hues of a tropical lagoon. In ancient Egypt, it was known as the teacher's stone, calming flaring tempers and inspiring compassionate leadership. Chrysocolla's gentle vibrations harmonize the throat and heart chakras, letting you release stress through calm communication, first with yourself, then with the world. Rest it over your solar plexus to disarm internal self-criticism and hear the voice of your wiser self. Finally, Celestite, the celestial messenger. With its cloud-like clusters and soft blue glow, this crystal feels like holding a fragment of the sky. Celestite's vibration bypasses the mind, delivering serenity to your soul. Place a chunk beside your bed, and as you drift to sleep, its frequency carries you into lucid dreamscapes where anxiety cannot follow. Beginners often mistake Celestite for mere decoration, until they awaken feeling as light as the dawn, yet wielding these five requires nuance. Stacking obsidian and Celestite in the same ritual may pit intense excavation against gentle uplift, creating a tug-of-war of energies. Instead, pair obsidian with green phantom quartz for deep shadow work, then balance with lapis and chrysocolla in a complementary grid. Your final act is to crown the formation with a shard of Celestite, knitting all frequencies into one harmonious field of calm. By integrating these stones, you craft not just a static collection, but a dynamic symphony of energy that adapts to your shifting needs. Obsidian's grounding anchor, lapis's clarifying voice, phantom quartz's healing reflection, chrysocolla's compassionate flow, and Celestite's sky-born peace become a toolkit for conscious transformation. In the next chapter, we'll translate this knowledge into practical rituals, simple daily practices that let you channel this pentad of power anytime, anywhere. Prepare to bring these stones off the altar and into your life, making serenity not an escape, but your constant companion. Begin each day by anchoring calm into your first breath. At dawn, cradle your blue lace agate against your heart as you inhale. Feel its soft ripple of peace flow through your chest. Whisper your intention. Today I carry serenity. Slip the stone into your pocket before rising. When deadlines clang like a hammer on metal at midday, pause for a 2-minute ritual. Place amethyst atop your desk or keyboard. Close your eyes, press your fingertips to the crystal's smooth point, and visualize a violet mist dissolving every knot of tension. By evening, prepare for rest with a moonstone moon bath. Nestle your moonstone under your pillow and dim the lights. As you lie down, imagine its pearly glow bathing every fiber of your being, untangling the day's worries strand by strand. Rosemary jade in a small pouch can be your stealth companion in the office. Tuck it into your briefcase or hang it on your monitor. Jade's subtle lavender green energy softens harsh, fluorescent glare and soothes frazzled nerves during back-to-back calls. Create a peace corner at home. Arrange rose quartz, lavender jade, and chrysocolla on a wooden tray near your favorite chair. Light a white candle beside them. When anxiety stirs, sink into that corner with a cup of herbal tea. Rest your palms on the stones and breathe slowly until your heartbeat matches their gentle rhythm. Travel brings stresses, missed connections, crowded terminals, and unfamiliar streets. Before boarding, hold Celestite in your hand, feel its cloud-soft vibration lift your shoulders and ease the traveler's knot in your gut. If you lose access to your crystals, carry an image, photograph them on your phone, and gaze at the screen when tension flares. The mind's eye will recall their frequencies and restore a measure of calm. Beware of common pitfalls. Never leave Celestite in direct sunlight. Its fragile clusters can fade. Obsidian must be cleansed with water and smudging before ritual, or its absorbed negativity will rebound. Avoid mixing highly contrasting stones in a single session. Pair obsidian only with green phantom quartz for deep work, then counterbalance with lapis lazuli and chrysocolla in a separate practice. Rotate your crystal pairings weekly to prevent energetic habituation. Ultimately, these 10 crystals become more than ornaments. They become living allies you carry into every moment of stress. Their daily use rewires your nervous system. The body learns that tension can be met with breath, intention, and the silent song of stone. Next, we'll weave these rituals into a larger tapestry, crafting crystal grids that amplify each stone's unique power and anchor serenity in your space. Prepare to transform your home and office into sanctuaries of calm. You've now held 10 ancient allies in your hands, from the tranquil bands of Blue Lace Agate to the sky-born stillness of Celestite. Each stone carries its own frequency, yet together they form a living tapestry of calm, grounding tension with obsidian, soothing speech with lapis lazuli, unearthing hidden fears through green phantom quartz, and weaving compassion with rose quartz and chrysocolla. Morning, noon, and night, you've learned to call on their silent voices, anchoring serenity into every breath, every thought, every moment of your day. Remember the 3 threads that bind this practice: resonance, the bridge between crystal and soul; intention, the quiet command you send into their lattice; and ritual, the sacred pause that allows transformation to dawn. As you integrate these stones into your work, home, and travels, stress becomes less a foe and more a signal, a guide pointing you back to presence, to breath, to stillness. This is more than a collection, it's a conversation. Some days you will welcome the gentle lullaby of moonstone, other days you will need obsidian's fierce gravity. Rotate your pairings, trust your intuition, and journal what each stone reveals in your journey. Over time, your nervous system will learn a new pattern, tension met not with resistance, but with calm intention and the luminous support of crystal allies. I invite you to share. Which of these 10 crystals resonated most deeply with you? Which one will you carry the subsequent time anxiety knocks? Drop your experiences in the comments. Your insight may light the way for someone else to step onto this path of peace. If this guide helped you find a moment of stillness, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next deep dive into crystal grids, where you'll learn to weave these stones into powerful formations that amplify harmony throughout your space. Until then, carry serenity in your pocket, listen for the stone's silent song, and remember, true calm begins when you choose to breathe with intention.